If your sales on eBay are slow, then I have 3 easy hacks for you to make more sales fast. Now the 3 hacks I'm going to show you today work because they actually move your listings higher up in the search results. And the higher your listings are, the more customers will see them and the more likely customers will have a chance to actually buy it from you. You see, eBay is in many ways just a search engine. Customers come here to ebay.com, type in what they want, and will then see the results and buy whatever it is that they like. So for instance, if I was looking for a night light that put stars on the ceiling, I might search here for night sky, night light. And the results that eBay comes up with are ordered. The order of these results are a product of eBay's search algorithm. Now, eBay doesn't tell us exactly how the search algorithm works, but we do know a few things about it. For instance, we know that eBay will take the words that were searched for and look for the most relevant products here on eBay. But as you can see right here, these are all relevant results. These all match exactly what it is that I searched for on eBay, but still some of them are ranking higher than others. Why is that? Well, it's because the algorithm also looks at more than just what the product is. It also takes into account other factors as well. And if you know what those factors are, you can kind of hack the algorithm and get your items to rank higher up towards the top. All right, so hack number 1 is all about your sell-through rate on eBay. If you're not familiar with what a sell-through rate is, it's basically the ratio between how many items you have listed and how many of those items are actually selling. So for instance, if you have 100 items listed for sale on eBay and only 30 of them are selling, then your sell-through rate is 30%. What we've discovered is that the higher your sell-through rate is, the better your account does. The higher up in the search results, eBay will rank your listings. Let's think about this for a minute. Let's say that there are 2 sellers on eBay, myself and you. And let's say your sell-through rate is 100%, meaning that every item you have listed for sale sells at least once a month. You're crushing it. On the other hand, my sell-through rate is only 10%. I'm not doing so good. If we were both to list up the same item for sale, which one of those do you think eBay would put higher in the search results? It'd be yours, of course, because eBay knows that if a customer sees your item, someone will probably buy it. But if they see my item, chances are they won't buy it. So eBay is going to push the seller, rank the seller higher that can actually sell stuff. Because when you sell stuff and you make money, eBay makes more money. And if you don't make money, or I don't make money in this example, eBay's not going to make money off of my sales because I'm not making any. So they want to put the products at the top that have the highest chance of selling quickly. What all that means is that if eBay sees that you have a high sell-through rate, they will rank your listings higher in the search results. Now, there are 2 primary ways to increase your sell-through rate. On the front end of this, you need to get really good at product research. If you list up a bunch of items for sale that no one even wants to buy, then your sell-through rate is going to be pretty bad. But when you master product research, you'll be able to easily find items that people actually want to buy. And obviously, the more of those items that you list for sale, the higher your sell-through rate is going to be. Now, I'm not going to get into product research in this video because the video would just be way too long. But if you want to watch a video where I go over how to do product research for eBay, I'll have it linked up right here, and I'll also link it up at the end of this video. But like I said before, there are actually 2 primary ways to increase your sell-through rate. And the second way is to go into your account on eBay every single month and just delete the items that haven't sold in the past 30 days. That in turn will increase your sell-through rate and kind of hack the eBay algorithm. Hack number 2 is a pretty easy one, and it has to do with your photos on eBay. Every time you list an item here on eBay, it's going to require you to upload a photo. Now, while eBay doesn't make you upload more than 1 photo, they strongly encourage it. And basically, without saying it, we know that the more photos you have, the higher your listing will show up in the search results compared to someone else who has less photos than you. So if you're selling items that you have at home, maybe you did do thrift stores or something like that, then you want to make sure you take 24 great photos of that item and upload them when you're creating your listing on eBay. If you're doing drop shipping, like what I do, make sure to use all of the photos used by your supplier and then just repeat them until you have 24 of them. So for instance, I found this nightlight here on Amazon, but there's only 6 images. So I would upload these images, all 6 of them, 4 times. That way I have 24 images here on eBay, even if some of them are a repeat of the same image. Now, in fact, if you use a software like AutoDS to list your items onto eBay, you can actually go into the settings and tell it, hey, every time I list an item, I want you to max out the number of photos. I want you to fill up as many photos as you can so that eBay gets the full amount and they're happy and they're more likely to rank my items higher. And they'll do it for you automatically so you don't actually have to download the images and re-upload them multiple times. The final hack I have for you almost always works, but it does require you to give eBay a little bit of extra money. And I'm talking about eBay's promoted listings. If we come back here to the search results and look at all of the results here, you'll see that at the top here are some listings that say right here, sponsored under them. These are promoted listings. These sellers are paying a little bit extra in order to get higher in the search results right here at the top. Now, that does mean that the seller will make less profit when the item sells, but they're going to make more sales than they would if their listing was at the bottom of this page or maybe even on the next page or the page after that. So even though eBay will charge you extra money for these promoted listings, it is worth it if it gets you to the top of page 1 of the search results and if you use the right strategy. And it's also really easy to do. All you have to do is head on over to ebay.com, go into your seller hub, click on the top where it says marketing, and you can set up a promoted listing campaign right in there. I do actually have one final bonus hack for you, but before we get to that, if you got any value out of this video, again, I would appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel as well. Okay, so my final hack for you is just to remember to always keep listing. eBay likes it when you add new products into eBay often, and it's the only way that you're going to be able to test products to see what people actually want to buy. So just remember, just keep listing. Speaking of which, if you want to watch that video I mentioned before that goes into how to do product research on eBay, then click on this video right here, and I'll see you there in just a moment.